Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys tips on doing a Reborn roleplay. I know when I first started I could have kind of used some tips, and these are for like roleplays either on Instagram or YouTube, so let's get started. Now, a lot of people have asked me how do I make a bump to represent that I'm expecting, so I will just quickly go show you guys that. Alright guys, so I got my fake bump on. And here's how it looks. I'm going to give you guys a different angle. So here's how it looks from this side. And here's how it looks from, oops, sorry for the lighting. Izzy's there. And this is from the other side. So this is how the fake bump kind of looks. And if you guys want to know how I make this bump, it's actually a helmet. So a lot of people ask me that question, but I just use a regular biking helmet. I've had this one for years and I haven't been biking recently, so I just decided that I could use this. Now there are different methods, but I personally have only tried out this one, so I would definitely recommend using a helmet, especially because like this curve just kind of like it kind of fits your body really well, and from certain angles it does look quite realistic. So another tip for roleplay is to have good lighting. Nothing's worse than having quite some bad lighting, and that is very easy to fix. So don't face away from a window because you can't see that well, and also it shows your Reborn's details better. And yeah, just a tiny tip. Matching color schemes. Now I definitely recommend that for if you have a Reborn in Me type roleplay. It doesn't have to be like the same outfit, it just has to be like, it could be like the same colors. Like for example, both Izzy and I are wearing gray, which would be very cool, you know. So, or you know, black and white. I've done that on my roleplay with Izzy and Dominique on Instagram, where I had us both wearing black and white. So it can be very subtle little things, but it looks really great and it's really pretty. Another tip to avoid annoying questions or comments is to put disclaimers, and sometimes they do seem unnecessary, but there are people who don't know and obviously ask questions, and they're not meaning to like sound like it's obvious, but some people just really don't know. Like I remember someone asked me on my roleplay, like, are you actually pregnant? And I was like, no. So yeah, that's why in every post I put a disclaimer. And if you're doing roleplay on YouTube, you can put a disclaimer on your before your videos. I think I've only done that once. So yeah. Tip is to plan out dates and such for roleplay. I just personally feel like it's better, like for example, if you're expecting, have a due date and say kind of how far along you are. Also, if you're just doing a role play with, like, let's for example your toddler, your baby or whatever, have like their age, you know, involved, because that would definitely give people more understanding and background information. Like when I was role playing that I was pregnant with him, I role played that I was 8 months, I believe, and then I delivered him once he was on his due date. So yeah, just basically have dates, and that would be very helpful. Another tip is if you're just doing a roleplay video, write down the things you're going to do in that video. Definitely for me, I always have so many bloopers because I kind of don't know what I'm going to do next. And I kind of just sometimes just do it on the spot, which is not that great. I'm trying to break that habit. But definitely like plan out what you're going to do. Even if it's a roleplay on Instagram or anything like that, still plan it out. And yeah. Another tip is how you make your formula, and I personally use paint and water and like yellow food coloring, and I actually learned this method from Paris Loves, and I really like this method because obviously it never expires, which is great, and the paint adds like a thick consistency to it, so as if it's real formula or milk. This may also sound really weird, but this is actually very helpful for if you are doing a role play that your Reborn is sick, or that your Reborn has reflux, like acid reflux or anything like that, is how to make fake baby vomit. And what I actually usually use is hot cereal or oatmeal. I find that actually really helps. That and a mixture of a little bit of formula. Fake Reborn formula. So, yeah, kind of weird, but still helpful. My last tip is to just try out new things and try something fun, because definitely once you explore more into the role play, it will be so much fun, you know, like role playing is so much fun, and it's like a way to bond more with your reborns, and it's fun to see other people doing role play and such. So yeah, so don't be afraid to try new things. Like definitely with my role play, I've done like stop motion a lot, and I've added sound effects, at least just to like my role play videos. And I've also done it on my Instagram also. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Please click like and subscribe, and I hope you guys found these tips helpful. I know I definitely could have used some of these tips when I was first starting out in like the community and first started out doing role play. Please click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. A little side note, if you guys ever need like help or advice or tips or anything like that, or you just don't understand one of the tips, just comment down below, or you can message me on my Instagram, which is always in my description down below. So yeah, I'm always here to help, and I probably will always answer. So yeah, have a beautiful day.